everybody. Brandon with FastDataScience.ai. And this is going to be a little different today. I made a mistake earlier. I didn't post This Week in AI last week, and I got caught up in kind of thinking about what I should do for today because I wanted to get something out there. And I know that we've lost some really famous people this last week, and that's kind of where my head went, but it shouldn't have. And I went for a run after posting what I was going to do for today's show and realized that I had made a big mistake, that I got caught up in not doing what I was supposed to do last week, and I was traveling, and the excuses don't matter. I didn't appreciate and recognize the need and the importance, because the only headline that really matters this week is this one. And I think that I have a really small platform, and I don't like to get emotional or political in what I do. I want to keep it educational. But I'm also passionate, and I'm passionate about data science and the promise I think it holds. I'm an activist for people, and I think that we can do better. And so today, I only want to cover one article because I'm not going to just leave you here with this show. No matter how small my platform, I can still use it to get to some people, more people than I could ever have gotten to before. And that's important to me. And if I inspire even one of you to make a change in the right direction, then what I've done is worth it. And I look at my platform sort of like a rat running in a maze of water where your platform is hidden underneath that water. No matter how small, you find it, you stand on it, and you survive with it. And that's what I'm using this platform for today, is to hopefully inspire some of you to really think hard about what we can do as professionals, as activists, as humans, to make it better. And so the only article that I want to cover today is an article that I think provides us with some ideas for a solution as data scientists. And are these going to be totally relevant right now? No. But maybe they're a start, and maybe, again, this will inspire some of you to think about how we can solve problems like this. We are facing social, political, economic, and climate crises unprecedented from anything we've ever experienced in the past, or at least it feels that way. And in this article, they talk about how we can use some of those skills and some of the investments and the money that has gone into data science and artificial intelligence and its technologies to support people, to support global crises, and to be more effective. We can empower data and data science for the unempowered. We can look for partnerships with mature organizations and unmature, in the data science sense, non-governmental organizations, to help provide them with the skills, the talent, the funds, and the timeliness that they need to do their jobs better. We can contribute in that way. And this article brought three, I think, really useful concepts that I want to share with you. I think they'll become more and more important the more and more we see headlines like the ones that we've seen, not just on a global scale, but on a local scale. And those three concepts are these: that there is a place for this kind of data science. It's called impact data science. It's very similar to the same motivation and ambition behind human-centered data science and socially conscious data science. Things that I'm really passionate about, but things that I think probably don't get enough attention. This article points out that impact data science today is really just an ad hoc function of large organizations partnering with non-governmental organizations, largely for PR. They have awesome outcomes. I don't want to undermine those, but this needs to be a common practice, not an ad hoc project. Data.org was built by a group of organizations to bring data that has global focus and impact to data scientists' fingertips to solve major problems. That data will become more and more useful as with the development of a concept talked about in this article called the Epiverse. The Epiverse is an idea, a layer on top of data.org that allows access to streaming information. Streaming information is something that I like to refer to as hot data. It's data that refresh regularly. And when data refresh regularly, we can act on it. We can act on it in a timely fashion. So I encourage all of you, look for solutions. Here are some that we can really think about in the context of the tragedies that we've experienced. And hopefully, we can together find some better solutions than the ones that have been ineffective to this point. So thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend as you remember your loved ones who have fought to protect our country. And I challenge you too, fight to do the same.